Hello and a very warm welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. In case you're joining me for the first time, I am your host Grace Denga, or if you prefer, you can call me the RSM. Now, just a brief introduction. I am a Kenyan, a very proud Kenyan at that, living in the UK, and this channel here is all about that diaspora life. I am talking about the good stuff, the sometimes not so good stuff, Kenyan events, whatever is trending out here, you name it, and I will be covering it. So do subscribe onto the channel and don't forget to hit that notification button so you do not miss any of it. And speaking of that good stuff, you have probably heard that the famous Kikuyu traditional drink, MURATINA, has made its way onto the streets of London. This is actually true. And I am here in Kent today. We're going to be meeting the gentleman, the brilliant mind behind this really interesting and novel venture. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to meet Mr. King'ori Wambaki. Is that how you say it?
King'ori Wambaki.
King'ori Wambaki. Okay then, thank you so much for having us.
Yeah.
I think we'll start with, can you introduce yourself a bit? Tell us a bit more about yourself.
So my name is Kingori Wambaki. King'ori Wambaki. I was born in Nairobi.
Okay.
My parents are from Dongoma and Othaya.
Yeah.
And yeah, I live in the UK.
Yeah.
You know, more specifically Plaistow nowadays.
Okay.
I'm staying by myself now. You know, so.
Can you take us from the beginning, from where you got this idea? How did you come up with this, and where exactly did you start? What's your journey from the idea to actually coming out with the first bottle of MURATINA? Yeah,
sure. So the first time I was hearing about MURATINA, so I was working as security, and I was working with another guy. And we were just talking about business. So this is like before it was even a concept or anything.
Yeah.
And then we were just talking about business, and then he was telling me about this drink in Kenya that was called MURATINA, you know. And this was years back, yeah. And I was just like, so what's this MURATINA? So he explained it. He told me it's from the sausage tree fruit. It looks yellow. He just, you know, he was telling me all this stuff. I was just like, swear, you know, like I was just like, you know, this sounds really like really interesting and stuff like that. So I asked him, so is there any way, because I was expecting it out of the excitement, has no one actually not produced this?
Yes.
And then he told me, yeah, no one's actually never produced this.
So had you not had it in Kenya?
I had it after hearing
that conversation.
Yeah, after that conversation. So
okay.
The first time I had it was in the UK.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the first time I actually ever tried MURATINA.
Okay.
You know, it didn't come in a jerry can. It came in like you know, the like a bucket like that, and we just.
You mean it didn't come like this?
Exactly, yeah. Yeah.
You know what? You put a lot of class into this, from the jerry cans and the mutungis to this. That's really amazing. Yeah. So how did you move from having the concept to actually starting to produce it, the recipe, the winery, finding a winery that did it?
Yeah.
Did you try doing it home, or did you just start straight out here? How did you transition from not having the concept to getting to produce the wine itself?
The first thing I did was actually look to actually, as you said, just produce it. So I had to find someone that can actually make it, and actually make it legally, because the last thing I wanted to do was something illegal, and you know,
you
like,
can't even get away with it here.
Yeah, exactly. You know, so so I had to, you know, like literally call them, each and every winery from the whole of the UK.
Yeah.
You know, find them and then actually do it. And funny enough, you know, like I found someone who was also from Kenya, that actually can make it, and yeah, and that's what we had to do. And obviously being in Europe, you know, obviously we don't have like certain things available like sugarcane and the Muratina. So we were just looking for a way to actually refine it, and to make it better than what was already there, what
Yes.
people already know. So what we really pushed for was the taste and the refinement. So
You got there in the end.
yeah, got there in the end. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So do you import anything from Kenya, or is this you source everything from the UK?
Yeah, everything has to be sourced here in the UK,
Okay.
simply because it's not actually that way. The traditional method
Okay.
was the challenge.
Yes, but I think it also makes sense to, if you can accelerate a process as opposed to keeping something in mitungis for this many days. That's why you have wineries, so you don't have to go through that whole process, and you can sort
Definitely.
of cut through to something like that.
Yeah.
So from the start to the finish, how long does it take to mature?
It just takes a month to produce. There's a process that they use. It's called disgorging. So now that's when you put the Muratina in there, and as people know it as cooking, and that's now bringing the yeast out for the beverage, So we use that process um, in terms of actually like bringing out the yeast
Yes.
from the thing, and then it's pasteurized. So then now it's not so because if you've ever taken Muratina from home, it continues
I don't know what to
fermenting.
say. Yes, to know. My mom might be watching this.
So
I
yeah,
have definitely tasted it.
yeah.
It's,
So
it's sweet. That's what I like about it. It's
yeah,
not
yeah,
too,
sure.
it's very good to the tongue. It's not very sour. It's just something you can have.
Yeah,
Basically.
definitely. So it's just pasteurized to like now to stop it cooking. So then now you can keep this for like in your fridge or even on your shelf somewhere.
Okay. But other than that, so what are some of the challenges that you faced?
Yeah, so the first thing that I would say that springs to mind is also the financial challenges,
Right.
So I use Virgin Startup to actually fund getting the project started off the first thing.
Right.
But I would say the main challenge was definitely finding somebody that can actually do it, you know. That was the most difficult bit, because now you have to like find somebody who can make this thing, and it's never been done here.
I
You know
know.
what I mean?
Did you at any point try wineries in Kenya, or did you want to produce it here first?
So I definitely wanted to produce it in Kenya.
Yes.
As I was based here, I would say obviously I wanted to try where I'm living
Yes.
as well. But definitely the next market was definitely Kenya.
Woohoo.
Yeah, so I tried two wineries in Kenya. So they produce the Leshua wines,
Okay.
and unfortunately they both said no, we can't do that. For various reasons. One of the reasons was they didn't have the capacity, and some simply said we don't want to do it. You know what I mean? So that was definitely
Discouraging, I can imagine.
yeah, discouraging. So yeah, that's so the thing now to do is to actually have the winery in Kenya and actually start producing there.
Oh, that
you
would be
know,
nice. That would be nice.
which is the best thing.
Before we finish, I want to know, what has the reception been like here? What's the feedback been? What have you received orders? Are you overwhelmed with orders? How are the Kenyans? Are they, supporting you, and how is it going?
Yeah, I would definitely say that the Kenyans have really watu wangu
Yay.
anapenda Muratina,
Nice, nice.
yeah, they've really got behind this product, and that's something that I was definitely not expecting,
It's been amazing. Do you know
yeah.
what? I've been seeing this on WhatsApp, on Facebook, and even the other day, the High Commissioner tweeted about it and
Yeah,
said MURATINA is now in
can you
London.
imagine?
And I
Yeah,
think that's I've really felt a sense of pride just seeing that.
yeah.
It's been really amazing. So before we conclude, where can one get this product in the UK? I understand it's not in Kenya yet, is it?
It is being
Wow.
sold in Kenya at the moment.
Nice.
But you need to speak to my contact about that
Okay.
in Kenya. So it's there. Very limited stock.
Okay.
But yeah, it's definitely there. But in the UK, the best place to get it is on the website.
Okay.
So www.muratina.co.uk. Social media handles is Muratina Ltd. And the reason why it's even called Muratelia is because I basically tried to put two names together because you can't trademark the name Muratina.
Is it?
Yeah. So
Wait, is it copyrighted or something? Or patent? Why not?
yeah, you can't trademark Muratina because Muratina is an actual thing. It's like, say for example, if you're selling salt and then you want to call your brand Salt.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
I get it.
you can't.
Forgive my ignorance.
No, I mean, like to be honest, this is what I had to learn as well.
Okay.
So yeah, you're not allowed to do that.
Okay,
So
well, that explains it then.
yeah.
So, is there a supermarket or a high street shop that I can just walk in and grab this, or do you do like online deliveries? Like, can I just go on your website and order it and it's delivered to my doorstep here in the UK? Is that possible?
Yeah. So definitely deliveries are possible if you just go onto the Muratina website, and just order. It will definitely come straight to your door. In terms of the shops, so there's we've put the stockist lists on Facebook and Twitter. So you can even call them to see if they've got the stock there, and also the address is fully there. So you can go there and actually pick it up. So it's in a Londis store and it's in a Nisa store. So I would say stores, but we need to put the addresses there. But it's definitely there. So Londis and Nisa are the best places to look for the Muratina, but refer to the stockist list. Yeah.
And how much is it going for?
It's going for £10 here in the UK.
Oh,
Yeah.
quite affordable.
Yeah.
Impressive. Quite affordable.
Yeah, but in the shops, they're looking for a bit of a margin, so they'll probably sell it at 12 or £13. So, yeah, just letting you know. But from the website, it's going for 10.
Okay.
Yeah, and events. Yeah.
Final question: what are the future plans? Just Kenya with Kenya, and what are you expanding to? What should we expect next?
Yeah, so definitely what you should expect next is a winery in Kenya to actually start producing this Muratina in Kenya. That is definitely the dream. I would say that is definitely something that needs to be done. That's what you can definitely expect from there. I would say hopefully towards the end of the year.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Have you
expect that.
identified someone to produce it to you, or are you expecting to find? Are you still looking for someone to do it?
No, I've definitely identified someone who can actually make the stuff.
Okay.
It's gonna taste a bit different. So I would say is like, when you go to Kenya and you taste the Fanta there, and when you come to now the UK and you taste the Fanta here,
it's a bit
and
different.
you notice the taste difference. So it will definitely be different. But that is what's going to be made. Yeah.
Okay. Should we expect some other traditional drink from you? Changa, bisa. What's the Kamba one? What do Kambas have? I don't know. Are we expecting something else on those lines?
Definitely, all of them. Yeah. So we're expecting Nazi, Changa, Busa. There's another drink that Titus drink. I need to say the name. I can't remember the name, but yeah, just that one. And and a few others that we've sort of done our own style. So we've got a passion fruit wine, we've got a mango wine as well. That we're producing. So, a lot is coming out. Yeah, that's that's what we're planning to do. So
Okay, then.
yeah,
Brilliant.
yeah.
We're going to wind up now because, as you can see, or not see probably, as you can hear, the winery is getting a bit busier now. So we're going to wind up the interview. And thank you so much for having us. Thank you so much for allowing to do this interview with us, and even for just allowing us to come and be part of this. And we want to wish you all the best in the future ventures. And hopefully, we will be back here again sometime soon to celebrate Mnazi, Amabusa, and all that stuff. Yeah?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, thank you
We
so
will
much.
be drinking together.
Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right now, we've talked about it. How about having a taste of it now? Would you like to introduce us to the brand, please?
Yes, I would love to.
Sure.
Yep.
Right. This is where I look away.
No, it
Oh,
won't. It
it
won't.
takes a minute, doesn't it? This is
Yeah.
really, really nicely packaged as well. Wow.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow. Right. I'm just going to hold it so you're not bending
Yep.
too much or missing it. Woohoo! Thank you. That's enough.
Okay.
I,
all right,
I need
no
to
problem.
drive home, you know.
No problem.
Don't want to
But
lose my
you guys
license
as
after
well.
this.
That's true.
Right, shall we cheers to this?
Definitely, definitely.
Alrighty.
Shall I pour some more?
that's all right.
Okay. Well,
Oh my god, this is really good. This is great. Wait, what's the alcohol content? What's the alcohol content? 12%.
yeah.
Oh, I better not have much. Thank you so much for today. Really,
No
really
problem.
enjoyed.
Thank you-
Get
thank you so
yourself
much
a
for having
bottle.
me.
It's amazing. You'll love it. Mm. Wow. Thank you so much for even bringing this to life. This is not just a wine. This is like our Kenyan pride and Kenyan brand. So thank you so much for having us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to meet the amazing man who's supported and helped Kingori along his way by producing and making this wine for him. This is Henry, the CEO of Defined Wines. Hello, Henry.
Hi, Grace. Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I think we should start from the beginning. Would you like to tell us a bit about yourself and how you met Kingori and where this all started from?
Yeah,
please?
sure. So I set up this business about 2 years ago
Right.
because I was conscious that there was more and more planting of English wine, and actually there was a bit of a shortage of winemaking facilities, and it seemed a good idea to combine what you enjoy with a business. So that's sort of why I set up. Kingori was, I think, put in contact with us by somebody else, and having lived in Kenya for 5 very happy years,
Right.
then I was, really pleased to help him and to develop what he wanted to do.
So you have a background in Kenya.
Yes, I've lived and worked in East Africa, and yeah, it was fantastic. My children grew up there, and
Right.
really loved it.
Did you, while you were there, did you ever have this MURATINA, like the local
I'm
name?
trying to remember. I don't think I did actually. I didn't spend enough time in Mombasa, maybe, but
Right.
yeah.
Yeah,
Which I think it's mainly or Mombasa or up country.
no, it would be up country. It's
Up-country, yeah.
predominantly in the central province because
okay.
it's the Kikuyu that normally make it.
Yeah, of course.
So
Yeah.
what was your reaction when you heard someone wanted to make something as, what's the word, unique, vintage, exotic? I don't know.
Just. I mean, I think that's one of the great things about this job is, we're always innovating and learning,
Right.
and I always enjoy working with people who've got a really great idea, a very clear idea, clear vision of what they want to do. And it's sort of, when I heard what Kingori was planning, it seemed to be a great idea, and the fact that we're doing this Kenyan product in England
Yes.
is really cool.
Okay then. Also, this is a completely new wine, never made here, and probably quite different from what you would have been making before.
Yeah.
What are the challenges? Some of the challenges you've actually faced?
I think the challenge is always making sure that we know what the client wants and how they want it to taste, because as you say, if it's not something that is traditional here, then you don't know what they're looking for.
Yes.
But Kingori was very clear. He came down here, we did a tasting with him, we gave him various options, and there's some fantastic photos of him tasting and working through some of those.
Right. I like that it's got fizz to it, and
Yeah.
you've actually managed to add that onto the Muratina. That's actually quite fantastic.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, we would really like to thank you for being part of this. It's not just another wine. This is like our heritage, and
Yeah.
because of you, you've enabled us or him or Kenya generally to put this out into the world and to put this out in the market, and we really appreciate that. Thank you so much for that.
Well, thank you, Grace. It's been an absolute pleasure to work with Kingori, and I hope everyone enjoys drinking it.
Right. Thank you so much. It's been nice having you.
Okay, thank you.
You've heard it. Muratelia is out there on the shelves in the UK and in Kenya. So go out there and buy it, drink it. Don't just drink it, but tweet it, make it trend, put it on your Facebook, put it on your status, because you know what? This is our brand. This is ours. So thank you so much. And finally, if you would be interested to visit any wineries or distilleries in the UK, I am talking about Glenfiddich, Glenlivet, Macallan, Chivas, whatever your favorite brand is, you name it. And my team and I can organize a package for you. So get your boys together, get your girls together, get your special someone together, and we can bring you in here as soon as obviously the COVID situation subsides and the travel restrictions allow. Also, if you've got a family and you would like an exclusive London visit or to the UK in general, we can also factor that in. So get in touch with me and my team on gracersm1@gmail.com, and we can organize that for you and we'll make it happen. But thank you. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining me today. See you next time. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification button so you are made aware the next time I post a channel. But for now, peace out.